Hi Elena, how are you doing?
Hi, doing good, thank you.
Thanks for being here. So this is our May edition. For those of you that don't know, May for Newmanity is the month of the future of work. So we decided to interview you because of precisely you live a very different paradigm in terms of how you decided you want to work and live your life, because work and life are not separate things, right?
Exactly.
So for those of you that don't know Elena, she's going to tell you a bit about herself. She's a software developer and she's been working remotely in different parts of the globe for a long time now. And so this is a new way of working remotely, agile, in cooperative teams, although some of the people you work with you never seen before in your life, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So tell us about what you've been up to in the past years of your career, and then we'll take it from there.
Well, I started working remotely in 2010. That crazy decision, it seemed crazy at the time, at least to my parents. It was driven by my wish to go and travel, to move to Brazil. So I said, okay, I'll just quit my job and I'll search a job online, remotely. The idea was to search for a job in Brazil, but while on the different job boards, I ended up landing a job in the United States, and I worked remotely. So having that USA salary and living in Brazil was quite convenient, and everything worked out really, really well from there on. Since then, I've never worked in an office, and I've had many offers, but it's not about the money. I just can't imagine myself. First of all, I live in Riseira, which is a small villa I adore, and I can't imagine moving to a big city again with all the chaos and transit. So no way to that, and also just spending time in just commuting, spending at least 1 hour per day commuting is also not a viable option for me.
And you're a mom, right? So that is an important piece of the puzzle in all the logistics of your life, right?
Yes, I'm a mom, and I need to be there at 9 o'clock to leave him at school, 5 o'clock to pick him from school, and being location independent is giving me and my son the possibility to live a better life, because after school we go for a walk on the beach, we go and just enjoy the Portuguese sun. It's really amazing. We live in paradise.
So it's at first there are many people that don't know how to jump from like a normal job in a corporation, leaving the safety or whatever safety means these days. How what can people expect from this life as a digital nomad, or this new type of life? Tell us a bit about what are the pros and the cons, so that people understand what is to live in a different paradigm.
Yeah, so what we talked about so far are the pros. It's amazing, yes, but there are many cons also. First of all, people need to learn that remote working or working from home or just not going to the office requires a lot of discipline. So you still need to get up in the morning, or you can start whenever, but you need to work those 8 hours per day if it is an 8 hours per day job. So that's one thing that first people can go into, oh my god, I can't finish my work on time and I'm not as productive as I thought I would be. But once those initial weeks pass and we start to get used to the new rhythm, I think we become even more productive than when we need to go to an office every day. Then another thing is that if people are not proactive, and they stay at home working all the time, the obvious thing that comes is loneliness. So you just don't interact with people enough, or all your interactions are digital, through chat messages or just video talks, and that's after some time that can be really that can wear you down, because you feel lonely. So a solution to that is just co-working spaces, going to cafes, maybe start a small Facebook group to find other similar location independent workers that are around you, organize a weekly gathering or co-working lunches or
You have that in Erisara, right?
we do. And it's already getting big. Our freelancers and digital nomads group in Risira, I started it about a year ago, and now it has close to 350 members.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
and every Friday we have a co-working lunch, and there are always people. The average is around 10 people every Friday. We get together in a small cafe overlooking the beach, so it's amazing.
So aside from that, also like other job opportunities and cooperation opportunities arise from those community
Exactly.
meetings, right?
Yeah, exactly. You get to know more people. You talk a little bit, share skills, share knowledge, share contacts, the usual networking.
That's so cool. So, and also one of the trends of the future is diversity, and of course, I have to dig into this
Yeah.
subject of women in tech because you're a female, you're a woman in tech. How do you see this thing about diversity, especially in male, what used to be male dominant businesses, and how do you think that? How do you think we can balance this, or we can achieve diversity at work?
Okay, so first of all, my view on diversity and women in tech, actually diversity on a higher scale for all minorities it's absolutely needed because people who make tech products are designing those tech products, and if only men are designing tech products, those products will be best fitted for men, not for women. And now we see many products surging on the market designed by female engineers, because when men designed them, they really didn't make any sense for females. So it's very important that in the design team of any product or even politics, even anything, design team of anything, we have diversity, so we can have different opinion. Okay, yeah, that works great for you guys, but have you considered this point of view? And women or black women are also users of that product or policy or whatever. So it is very important that we do have that. Now, concerning women in tech, how we can solve that education and empowerment. We need to make sure that we incentivize both genders equally, and we don't push boys more toward tech computers and girls more toward whatever else we're pushing them. So parents, if you have daughters, buy them Legos, don't buy them just Barbies, or buy them the engineering Barbie at least. There is one, yeah. When you, I mean, this is personal, but just calling the little girls princesses, no, I would call my little girl, if I had one, like Mommy's little astronaut or something. Okay, so that's funny little thing, but I think it can help to change our view of how that we are influencing those little kids. We are influencing their dreams, and it's our responsibility to discover their talents.
Absolutely.
Physically, biologically, there is no difference at all in our intellectual power. So I think it's just cultural bias.
Absolutely. So, and that's precisely why you decided to create UMA Hub, right? So tell us about UMA, how that came about. Why did you decide to start this project that will soon burst?
So UMA Hub is a programming school, because I think that through programming we can get empowered. Just being able to solve problems, thinking differently a little bit, and instead of seeing problems, seeing them as opportunities to think and find solutions, and then feel good about it. Feel good about finding that solution. And then second, financial independence, which is something men and women lack even nowadays. So that's why I decided to. Also, the third thing to that is my passion to teach and to help people get to some better point in life. So that's why I started UMA, which is a programming school, and it has a special model for women. Currently, we are going through some changes in the program, in the curriculum, that will make it possible for people to study part-time and online only with mentorship of our instructors. So that's, expect that news towards the end of May. And we had a very big interest actually from girls and ladies. But some interesting thing that I noticed was women were not, they're always doubting themselves, like, will I be good at this? Will I understand this? That is too complicated. So we need to change that.
So last but not least, I would like to ask you, like, what would be your, as a software developer, and from what you know about your community, the software developer and tech community, what advice would you give to an employer, to a company, in terms of the new expectations of software developers in terms of work paradigm?
Choose your people well, create good things. When you choose your people, make sure that you're bringing together people that will take the best from each other and that will be more creative together. This is maybe okay, well, there are many limits to this, but try to have, you can attract developers, better developers, people, actually better people in general, if you have better products, products that have some positive and good impact in the on our planet, in our local communities, global communities, give some freedom to your people. Trust them, let them work from wherever they want, let them choose their holiday times, pay them well.
That's important to them.
Always give them, give them budget for conferences. Stimulate them to invest in themselves, in their education, and that, of course, that will pay back for the company in any way.
Thank you so much, Elena. All the best for your life for UMA.
Thank
you. And that's it for now for May, the future of work. I'll see you next month. Thank you.